today we're going to be solving this um, exponential trigonometric equation, right? So let's get started, guys. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for being here. So let's get started. So I'm going to solve this problem without using substitution. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply both sides of the equation by pi to the sine square x. Okay, so now we're gonna have then that this is gonna be um, pi to the sine square x times pi to the sine square x, right? And then this is pi to cosine square x times pi to the sine square x. And then this is equal to pi plus 1 all times pi to the sine square x. Okay, so now this one, same basis. We have, if we have a to the m times a to the m, this is equal a to the power of 2m, because we keep the power and we keep the base and we add the powers. Okay, so now this means that we have pi to the sine square of x two times, right? And then plus, and then this one here will be what? This one will be pi to cos square x plus sine square x. I'm going to bring this one to this side, which is pi negative pi plus 1 times pi to the sine square x, and then this is equal to 0. Okay, so now this is, I can write this one as pi to the sine square x all to the power times to the power times 2, right? So and now I'm going to say minus pi plus 1 times pi to the sine square x. And then this one here is what? 1 cosine square plus sine square, it's 1. And then I'm going to have here plus pi. Okay, and then this is going to be equals to 0. So what we have here now is that I'm going to separate these terms here. So I'm going to have that um, this is going to be pi to the sine square x square minus pi times pi to the sine square x, and then minus pi to the sine square x, and then plus pi, and then this is 0. So here the common term is pi to the sine square x, so we're gonna factor here pi to the sine square x, which multiply pi to the sine square x minus pi, and then minus here I'm gonna say pi to the sine square x minus pi, right, equals 0. So now we have that this one here is equal to this one here. So we have then pi to the sine square x minus pi, right, which will multiply pi to the sine square x minus 1 here, right? This is equal to 0. Okay, so this means that pi to the sine square x minus pi is equal to 0, and pi to the sine square x minus 1 is 0 as well. So guys, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Please, I really need your support, guys. I'm going through a lot, and if you subscribe and like the video, and maybe if you drop a comment as well, you're gonna help me a lot. So now this one means that this is pi to the sine square x equals to pi, and this is pi to the power 1. So let's solve this one here. We're gonna have from here, let's say this is 1 and this is 2, so we're solving 1 here. So same basis, right? We have then sine square x equals to 1, and then this means that sine x is equal to plus or minus 1. Okay, so the solutions here are going to be for sine x equals 1. We're going to have that x is equal to pi over 2 plus 2n times pi, which n is the constant, and sine x equals to negative 1. We're going to have, this is x1, x2. We're going to have here that this is then, we can have negative, we can say minus pi over 2 plus 2n pi. This is correct. Or we could say x2 is equal to 3 pi over 2, right, plus 2n pi. Okay, so this is correct. And then the second case, which is this one here, so we will have here that this is pi to the sine square x equals 1. So this is pi to the sine square x equals pi to the 0. So sine square x is equal to 0 and sine x is equal to 0. From here, we have then that x is equal to, which is x3. This is just equal to n times pi. Okay, so we have then three solutions. We have these two here, and we have this one here, which is the third one here. If we say, for instance, in the first one, x1 equals to, let's say in this case, n is equal to 0, because I just forget to say that, but n is equal to 0, plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, and so on. If n is equal to 0, so we're going to have that this is x1 is going to be pi over 2, right? And sine of pi over 2 is equal to 1, right? And then if we and if okay, x1 is pi over 2 and sine is equal, sine x is equal to 1, and cosine x is cosine of pi over 3. Just let me just, instead of being saying this, let me just replace this here. We have pi to the sine square x plus pi to the cos square x equals pi plus 1. If x is equal to pi over 2, then we have pi to the sine square of pi over 2, right? So, and then plus pi to cosine square of pi over 2, and then this is equal to pi plus 1. Okay, so this is pi to the sine of pi over 2 square, right? And then plus pi cosine of pi over 2, and then this is square, right? This is pi plus 1. And then guys, sine of pi over 2 is 1, so this is pi to the 1 plus cosine of pi over 2 is 0, so this is pi to the 0 equals pi plus 1. So from here we have pi plus 1 equals pi plus 1. So our solution are correct. All solutions, I mean. So thank you very much for watching the video. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and help me. See you next video. I'm taking this channel really seriously. So guys, thank you very much and see you next video. Bye bye.